The Cheeseboy 628 Show, starring Cheeseboy 628.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here today giving you a custom Pokemon Showdown battle. That's right, my opponent FancyTyranitar, whose link will be in the description, requested that I do a battle with him with 1 NFE, 1 NU, 1 RU, 1 UU, 1 OU, and 1 Uber's Poke. And this is 5th gen since 6th gen doesn't really have all the tiers developed yet. So my team consists of an Violet Metang, Choice Banded Adamant Sock, Shift Gear Cling Clang, Silk Scarf Ambipom with Fake Out and Last Resort. It's a really fun set I haven't used in a long time. An Expert Belt Rotom Wash, and a Scarf Shaman Sky. Now looking at my opponent's team, I'm thinking that we're just going to go in order from NFE and so on, and you can't switch out. That's what I think the rules are at first. So I'm thinking Metang is going to have a great time against the first half of his team, and Sock's going to take out his Scrafty, and eventually it's going to be difficult to take on that Gliscor, but Rotom Wash should be fine. And with a couple T-Bolts, I should be able to wither down that Lugia and then finish him off with Shaman Sky. But you're going to see how that doesn't go exactly as planned as we show you the battle now. So I started with Metang since it is my NFE, but he actually starts with his Manectric, and I'm like, wait a second, but then I realized, well, we didn't really discuss those rules about what poke to start with. We didn't say that we had to start with our NFE, so I'm totally fine with that. I do get up my rocks, which will be really nice for breaking out Lugia's multi-scale. And now I can easily go for the Hydro Pump or predict the Lugia with the T-Bolt, and I do such. But what's kind of funny is I thought I went for Volt Switch, which is why I go to Ambipom, and then I'm like, wait, did a turn just like glitch or something? Nope, I just don't have Volt Switch since I'm Expert Belt. So I'm going to go for the Fake Out now, and I can go for the Last Resort all I want. But Gliscor is super bulky, and I'm thinking I wall this Gliscor pretty well. And I'm thinking he's probably just going to switch out once again, so I can easily go for the Expert Belt Stab Super Effective T-Bolt, which does so much to Lugia when it doesn't have multi-scale. But I'm going to go for the T-Bolt once again since Lugias are tending to be bulky compared to having any speed investment, so I am able to take him out. Now he brings him a Manectric, and I'm thinking maybe I can take a hit, so I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, and I miss, which is a tad unfortunate as I could have done at least a huge chunk to this Manectric and definitely revenge it with Fake Out. But unfortunately I cannot. He does go into his Haunter, which completely checks my Ambipom since I only have normal type moves, and now he brings in Haunter. And I'm thinking maybe I can take at least one hit, so I am going to go for the Shift Gear this turn. I'm pretty bulky and I do have lefties, so I'm pretty sure I will definitely live the next T-Bolt no matter what. And actually, since I outspeed, I'm going to go for the Gear Grind, easily break his sub, and then take him out with the second hit. So now I'm going to go for the return, and I am able to take out this Manectric, so I'm doing pretty dandy here. His only check to me right now is his Gliscor, and I'm thinking I can probably take it out with another Gear Grind, but I get Shift Gear and Gear Grind messed up all the time, so I actually go for the Shift Gear, and now that I'm at +2 attack, I'm like, okay, maybe I can take him out. No, not even close. So this Gliscor is easily able to take me out, and I go down. And I don't really have a way to check this thing besides Shaman Sky. He goes for to protect to scout what I go for, and I just go for the Seed Flare because it's pretty darn safe, and hopefully it doesn't miss. It has an 80% chance to lower the opponent's special defense by 2 stages, so I'm like, okay, this is going to turn out really well for me. So I'm going to go for the Seed Flare once again. I am Scarfed, of course, so I am locked in. Now Scrafty comes in. I'm kind of scared of the Ice Punch, but I'm really alright staying in. I could go for Air Slashes if I want to switch out, but I'm thinking, hey, with 2 hits with the special defense drops, and I'll take him out easy, but I do miss the first one, so that's huge now because Scrafty's at +1 speed. I don't really have anything to take him out, and he's at +2 attack because of Moxie. I'm thinking, okay, I have a Silk Scarf Fake Out. No, I need a Life Orb if I want to take that thing out. So now I have to sack my Metang. That crit doesn't really matter because he would have taken me out next turn. But now he's at +3 attack, and my only hope is Sock since I have Sturdy. So I don't care how bulky that Scrafty is. I'm going to go for that close combat and easily OHKO that Scrafty. Now the problem is he still has Gliscor, and Gliscor is ridiculously bulky. So I'm going to have to switch out. I do carry the Ice Punch, and that's my only hope right now. So I'm going to go out to Ambipom, take that Toxic, and now I can easily go for the Fake Out and Last Resort all I please, although I don't know how beneficial it's going to be. Either way, I do not have a choice because for the most part he's probably going to keep going for Earthquake until I really just go down, and I just cannot risk bringing my Sock because I know Ambipom has no chance of taking out Gliscor. So I'm really just trying to wither it down as much as possible. Sure, I could have a chance of predicting the Roost and bringing in my Sock, but that could also potentially be very risky, like I said, because if I lose that Sock, it's done. So I go for one more Last Resort, and unfortunately because of Roost and Toxic Orb, and just because it's ridiculous bulk, it's basically back to full health. So So now it's time to bring in the monster that Sock is. I have a 50% chance to take him out from full health, being Adamant Choice Band and him being max HP, max defense, but he goes down because of a crit, so that didn't even matter about the 50-50 chance because of that. So you know what, Sock, you're pretty darn loyal. But yeah, that was definitely a great game, FancyTyranitar. It was definitely a fun match, and be sure to check him out. So thank you all for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later, peace.